You're watching the Fox 8 10 o'clock news with Neill McNeill, Katie Nordine, and Max Weather Chief Meteorologist Van Denton.
You know, when it comes to getting a higher education in the Piedmont Triad, not many are more qualified to talk about it than tonight's Newsmaker.
Last month, he was named the most influential leader of the nation's 107 historically black colleges and universities. And one of the reasons Dr. Harold Martin got that distinction is his constantly challenging the status quo at North Carolina A&T State University. For the last 126 years, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University's more than 700-acre campus has been among the major focal points of East Greensboro.
Agriculture, land-grant institution, STEM-based, very diverse student population.
In fact, you're flying over what is now, with its 11,177 students, the largest historically black university in the United States. And in the boardroom where portraits of the university's 12 chancellors hang, Dr. Harold Martin's is on the end. The biggest challenge this university faces right now is
resources. You can continue to grow and build excellence, but excellence is not cheap. Growing up in North Carolina, growing up in Winston-Salem, growing up in the Piedmont Triad, helped me understand the shift in the economy. I grew up, there were lots of jobs, manufacturing jobs, tobacco, textiles, furniture. Hundreds of thousands of those jobs have now gone away. So I understood the economy, the trends, the needs of this community.
And like the flowers opening up on campus indicate a change of seasons, Martin has, over the last 7 years, despite state budget cuts, pushed A&T University to produce graduates prepared for that changing economy. It's included a complete overhaul of academic programs.
The integration of technology in the way we teach and engage our students forces our faculty to adopt new teaching methods.
Part of that's included a big emphasis on research. For instance, the university's work to create an allergy-free peanut has gotten world recognition.
We're a doctoral research university. That's our Carnegie classification.
But again, doing that with limited resources has been tough. It's why Martin's been instrumental in joining forces with UNC Greensboro in creating the Joint School of Nanoscience and Nanoengineering, and partnering with UNCG, GTCC, and Cone Health to create the Union Square campus to educate nurses. A&T's new $90 million student center is being paid for not by taxpayer dollars or tuition hikes, but by a $450 yearly hike in student fees. But like many large universities, A&T has faced safety issues. Since 2009, 5 A&T students have died of gun violence in off-campus housing communities. A&T has responded with, among other things, better campus police training, along with more collaboration with apartment managers and the city.
Statistically, our numbers are very small relative to those of a comparable institution, similar in size and in similar urban communities. Now, I don't like to hide behind those statistics,
right?
Quite honestly. And so, but the data does indeed show that we are a safe campus.
It's also a growing campus. Plans call for the student population to swell to 15,000 over the next 10 to 15 years. That will mean more resources and more buildings to accompany those you see here. But with enrollment up for the 3rd straight year, and with the SAT scores and grades of entering freshmen up, A&T has a lot of, well, let's just let the Chancellor express it himself.
So give me your best Aggie pride.
Okay.
Aggie pride?
I like that.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
He didn't hesitate to do that either, but the future of that pride will take some work. For instance, A&T University is asking the state legislature for $5 million this year to support its doctoral programs. There have also been reports President Trump is working on an executive order to help the nation's HBCUs. Dr. Martin will be among the HBCU leaders who hope to meet in Washington with the president next week to talk about their needs. Dr. Martin, by the way, is also an electrical engineer who has an undergraduate and master's degree from A&T.